Turning to the words of Rob Thomas and Santana, man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun.
Woo!
Are you quoting the Smooth
I love
lyrics?
it.
Oh, man,
Of
you're
course
welcome.
you would.
That's
everyone.
one way to
Quote it.
describe this heat.
Oh my gosh. Did you get out on your bike today?
I did.
You did?
It was like right up until noon. It couldn't have been lovelier. And then the winds came in and it got hot, and I cowardly went inside.
AC for me
Yeah.
over here. My goodness, you guys, it was scorching hot today. Of course, a record breaker. Why not head up to the mountains, cool things off just a bit, and take in the beautiful colors out there. This was out in Telluride. Michael sent this one in to us. Just loving all the oranges, the yellows out there. And of course, here in downtown Denver, nothing but blue. It was so toasty. Tough to find any cloud cover to stay cool, any shade out there as that sunshine was bright. Whew, was it a scorching hot day. 89 officially out at DIA, as well as our data in Central Park. Low 90s in Fort Collins and Greeley, 95 in Ray, as well as Lamar, 93 in La Junta, as well as Pueblo, with 70s and 80s up through the high country. And looking ahead toward the next 10 days, warmer than average conditions will be likely for much of the West and, of course, Colorado included. Looking at our climate calendar, of course, today is a record breaker, but I want to remind you, it's the beginning of October, folks. We should be in the lower 70s. Certainly not the case today. Temperatures at this 5 o'clock hour still holding in the upper 80s. The good news is we have a cold front on the way. It should dive through early tomorrow morning. Yes, it will cool us off, but only for a day. Tonight, we're down to about 47 degrees here in Denver. We'll be in the 40s into northern Colorado, across the eastern plains, up into the high country. A bit more refreshing as those temperatures dip into the lower 30s. I'll show you the futurecast. Again, not a ton going on. The wind should simmer just a bit for us tomorrow. Not quite as high a fire danger that we'll be looking at, and potentially a few clouds lingering tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, it's going to feel a little bit more like fall out there. We'll be in the low 60s around 9 a.m. By the lunch hour, upper 60s. And then eventually we'll climb into the mid 70s by the later afternoon. Soak this in while you can. You'll notice that cold front takes its time making its way into southeastern Colorado, so still a warm day for our friends down there. 70s and 80s up through the mountains. Here through the foothills, we'll stay in the mid to upper 60s around Black Hawk up to Estes Park, with 70s lining up the I-25 corridor. I'll show you the super 7-day forecast. It's looking good tomorrow. Low 80s on Friday, and then again another record breaker possible on Saturday. Current record 86. Last set back in 1997. 88 is our daytime high. Another cold front, though, swings in early on Sunday. That should drop us a solid 10 degrees. And then the 80-degree heat makes the comeback with all that sunshine next week.